Christmas, both a blessing and a curse. It reminds me of my brother. Every year, we'd drive 5 miles from home to see the Christmas lights. Sometimes Mom and Dad went, but each year, things got worse and worse between them. Eventually, they stopped going altogether. From then on, it was just me and my brother. When he died, he single-handedly brought our family together, both a blessing and a curse. Not a day goes by that I don't miss him. When I was a little girl, there wasn't a word that came out of his mouth that I didn't believe. As I got older, I knew when he was joking around. But there was one thing he said that I'll never forget. Whether I believe it or not is a different story. It happened on Christmas Eve. We somehow got to the topic of what our favorite gifts were. Of course, I said something stupid like getting that nameless doll from my mom and dad when I was 5. I could remember his face when I said that. He laughed, said I really must have liked that doll because it ended up in the trash a few weeks later. So I asked him what his favorite gift was. His smile faded, but he wasn't sad. He had this serious look on his face, but he also seemed grateful. He told me that the best Christmas gift that he ever received was the gift of a second chance. When he was about 12, he and his friends were playing around a frozen lake. Of course, being the stupid, daring brother he was, he went too far and fell in. But he wasn't saved by one of his friends. He was saved by something else. And that night, he gave me a gift. It was a book that I still hold to this day. Mom and Dad still don't know it ever happened, and even now, neither do I. But I can't help but wonder, what really did save my brother's life? And furthermore, what is a beast spirit? Beast spirits are known to come in many shapes and sizes, but one of the biggest threats to their existence, and even the existence of humans, are what are called beast hunters. While the hunters are not always beast spirits themselves, they're tasked with one mission objective: to eliminate or recapture renegade spirits who have escaped into the human world. That's gotta be what came to the local bookstore a few months ago. Lisa Miller, you are one smart cookie.
Party!
Tell me something I don't know.
Hey, so I'm going to a party tonight. It's a toga party. By the way, aren't your bed sheets white?
We're not using my bed sheets as a toga, Miranda.
All right. Bite my head off, why don't you? Don't you at least have a white towel? What are you doing anyways?
For your information, it's none of your business.
I don't understand how you can sit and study and read books all day. Kinda crimping my style here, kid. Hey! Classical bestiary? This book looks like it's for kids. Babies, younglings.
Well, I just so happen to think that some are real.
Like what, Lisa? Unicorns? I mean, come on, we all gotta grow out of that at some point in our adult lives.
Shut up. I'm older than you, you know. I'm also your RA. Remember the time that I caught you with a dozen bottles of vodka in your room?
The stings of mistakes past. Get over it. So, you really believe in these beast spirit things?
Yes. And you know why? There was an article in the school newspaper about an assault at the local bookstore.
So?
The assailant was described as wearing a black cape with a hood and wielding some sort of scythe-looking thing.
What a weirdo. But what does that have to do with the spirit things?
Well, that's just it. The article says that the lady with the scythe was seen asking a rather wiry, goofy-looking fellow where a beast spirit was.
Sounds like a bunch of crazy talk if you ask me. You know how those school journalists are, hopped up on their Oxycontin and their methadone and their fentanyl and their Imperidine.
It's not fake. It's really real, and I'm gonna prove it. And I better not find out you're taking any of that stuff.
Well, are you gonna do that?
Well, I'm gonna find this rather wiry, goofy-looking fellow and ask him myself.
What, is it Steve? I knew it was him. Traitor. That's the last time I ever sell him anything.
Don't touch my sheets.
Come on, Dalton. I didn't invite you here to mope around the whole time. It's Christmas. Now help me put up some decorations.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about that day, in the woods.
You still on that? You did the best that you could, Dalton. It was out of your hands. There was nothing else you could have done.
Yeah, but that beast spirit guy. I can't help but wonder if I sent him to his death or something.
But you also saved my life too. I could have died if it weren't for you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But still.
Okay, well, if that's not enough, you can think of it this way. You also saved a dozen others from being killed that day too.
Yeah, that is true. But I still don't get it. Is that it? Was that all I was supposed to do? Just deliver the beast spirit and let bygones be bygones?
What else did you think was going to happen? It's not every day you come into contact with a beast spirit.
Well, I don't know if you can understand this, but the day I met him, it just felt like...
Yeah? Like what?
I just kind of felt like I was meant to do more. Like I was on the track to something great for a change.
You know how important you are to everyone in your life?
Yeah, I do. Not much. And if you think I'm wrong, well, society paints it that way.
Well, you need to appreciate the little things in life. And if you haven't yet, then you should start. I mean, you still have your place, right?
Yeah, Sold my car though.
Oh, but you landed a job, right?
Nothing out there.
Really?
Nothing for me.
Nothing for you or nothing you want to do. You should get out there and try again. Sulking doesn't pay the bills, you know.
Ugh.
Plus, you'll be one step closer to doing something great. And who knows, maybe you'll get your wish. Maybe the beast spirit will come back.
Again, yeah, right.